Hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. Do apologize for the 6 minutes being late. I'm seeing Sunita, Francis. All right, now guys, just give me 1 second. I'm trying to organize a monitor screen here so that I could read the comments. All right, so at this point, I'll try to keep up with the chat. Sandra, good morning. Judy T, Afida, Gail Batiste, good morning. Patricia in the house. And that chat is going really, really fast, guys. So I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. I certainly did. So Nita, how are you doing? All right, so Sana is late. I guess he's ironing his white shirt and getting his tie for the live. Well, I end up wearing the opposite color to white. Right, I'm wearing this nice black short sleeve shirt here. Yes, so guys, what did you do for your weekend? I had a really good weekend. I was able to maintain a good peace of mind, and I hope that everybody here was able to do it also. So Nita, I'm glad to hear that you're doing good. Good morning, Francis. All right, so I am going to I have to get accustomed to looking at this monitor and coming back here at the screen. So just bear with me a little bit. Karina, good morning. Welcome to the chat. It's the first time I'm seeing you here, Karina. Do you all find it to be distracting, me looking across there, then engaging back here? Miss Rose, how you doing? All right, so Karina, which part? Where are you from? Are you from Trinidad? I never heard that surname before, Miza. Salif, how you doing, brother? I am, Sandra, I'm going good, girl, but I still have the cough. Thanks for asking. Imtaz, good morning. Good morning, Maureen. Gloria, good morning. Yes. Sandra, your background looks different. Where are you? I am in the caboose. But I try to fix up the studio this morning. Okay, so Karina is from Japan. Welcome. Alright, so guys, you see what I tell all you? We hitting the like button, and look at that. Somebody in Japan is locked on here with us this morning. Somebody put up a Japanese flag there for me. So welcome to the chat, Karina. Have you ever been here before? I know we had somebody from Japan already, but I don't think, was it Karina, boy? Is this the first time you're in the chat, Karina? And I hope I'm speaking in a way, Karina, that you could understand me. This is a community of love, positivity, just to give you an idea of what this chat room is all about. We try to encourage each other, uplift each other's spirit. Nice. So, Japan in the house, guys. Thank you, Francis. Yes. So, guys, I was thinking a bit about what I've been here before. Okay, good. Because are you the person that you were going to fly on an airplane to go on some outing, and you told us about it? Because I tell myself it could be you. Aluchuka, good morning, brother. Gobble. Eric Bash, good morning. Japan in the house, wonderful indeed, Patricia. Rada, good morning. How you doing? You like all that chocolate by myself. Now get daddy a little piece. Anne-Marie, how are you doing? Blessings. Oh yes, it's quite a wet morning here in Trinity. Yes, I was thinking a bit about what we call the mirroring effect. And, oh, Francis, thank you. She says to say good morning and send love to anybody that may send wishes her way. She's on her way to work. Travel Addict, good morning to you. Becky and Lawrence, good morning. says, good morning, everybody. Be careful with the triple tropical waves passing through the next 5 days. Dengue fever is also going around, guys. So thanks for that heads up there, Becky. David Jack Dio, good morning, brother. Yes, so Karina has been here before. The name did ring a bell. So we're glad to have you back with us, Karina. Yes, so I was thinking a bit about the mirroring effect, guys. And, you know, when we look into a mirror, you know, a mirror says a lot. A mirror is such a deep thing, eh? And it's amazing. Thank you, Maureen. It's amazing. It's amazing that the mirror could only reflect. It could only reflect you. If you're looking into it, it can't reflect me. It could only reflect yourself. Leslie, and I'm doing wonderful, right? And the thing about it is, do we like what we see when we look in the mirror? Makila, good morning. Do we like what we see? You know, many times I have stood in front of a mirror and I will lean up on the vanity and I will see a great depth of sadness. And that is exactly what people see, you know, guys. What that mirror is projecting back at you, that is what people is seeing. And a lot of us, especially if we're going through a trying time, we don't like what we see it, because we know that that mirror is really reflecting how we feel inside. Happiness is a direction, not a place. That is beautiful, Eric. Yes. So the thing about it is, what we could do to change that reflection. Is it possible? Is it possible that we could change what is looking back at us? It's going to take some work. Are we prepared for it? Do we want to remain stuck in the moment for life? Karina says good morning is Konnichiwa. Karina, my brother, I don't know if it's the same. Yeah, but I hear him say that Konnichiwa already. Konbawa. So we getting some lessons here. We appreciate that. Yes, Judy's always interested in learning the different languages, guys. Yeah. So the thing about it is, are we stuck in a moment? And how do we, and maybe I would love to see what you'll have to see. How do we change that reflection, guys? How do we do it? How do we begin to become happy? Sheridan, good morning. And I would love to see some responses. Don't try to escape your emotional wounds by distractions. Face it and give your full attention, and you will find healer within. Guys, this is one of the most important things to do. Many times, and I did it countless of times, there's a hurt inside, and you go towards distractions. But that hurt is there. And that hurt, if you don't deal with it, it will always be like a thorn in your side. Don't care how much you try to mask it. It is always going to be there. And the only way that we could really get out of our situation successfully is by facing up to the problem, guys. Brenda, good morning. And the thing about it, as I always see, it's nothing new all you're hearing here, guys. It's nothing new. It's nothing new. But this mind is so complex, so well designed, that sometimes we shelve away a problem so good. I like what I see. The caboose looking good. Yes. And guys, why you think this caboose is looking so nice and cozy here this morning? Loki, and it's good morning, right? You have an amazing week also. So the thing about it is this. Imtaz and the rest of the viewers, this is reflecting how I feel right now. I went outside over the weekend and I said, you know something, boy? I need to put some changes in my room because my mood is good. My mood is good. Yes, I have a little cough and thing right now, but it ain't pulling me down. It don't have me confined to the bed. You know, I have been trying all along to keep my room clean and nice, but sometimes it'll get away on me, right? But the thing about it is, everybody love the plants, and I'm glad all you love it, right? Listen, your environment, and that is key. So we need to face up, as Eric said, we need to face up to the pain, guys. You had to confront it. It's going to be a roller coaster of emotions. You see, the thing about it is that for something to pain you, it means to see that it really, it was a traumatic experience. And it will involve love, trust. Listen, it's not a stranger or it's not a neighbor. If you are in the habit of letting a stranger or a neighbor or somebody who you're just calling friend but is really not your friend, if you are in the habit of allowing these people to have an impact on you, well, you have to do some extra work. But usually this type of hurt that we are speaking about, it comes from a close source, right? Whether it be your child do you something, an uncle do you something, right? You have to face and confront it. You have to face and confront it, because it is when it's somebody within that circle that hurts you, it's going to really have an impact on you. Now you could try the first thing, which is this: when you hear things kind of settle, you know, you could confront the person in a decent manner, right? And see if there's room for communication, that you could try and talk and resolve the matter. And of course, if it is, you know, that within yourself you could end up getting out of hand, or the person may get out of hand, this is where sometimes you need moderation. So you could find somebody that the both of y'all are comfortable with, and you try to resolve the matter. If however, Francis, that is so sweet. Guys, Sandra, Francis is sending love there for anybody who may need it. I'll take a little bit, just a little bit for me. All right, so let's grab some of that love and put it inside of here. I only take it because it's from you, Francis. All right? So the thing about it is, you may be facing a situation where there is no negotiation. And this is where we have to learn that I have done my best. I was willing to resolve. And now, this is where you have to accept. You have to accept this. You need to process it and recognize that this is no longer something that I have the power to do anything about. And this is where you have to put it now into the higher power. God, Allah, Jehovah, the divine, the universe. You have to put it in to your higher power hands. And what do we do in the meanwhile? Well, the thing about hurt is you need time. You need time to heal. And if it is you have walked away from, we have to say it is a toxic relationship. If it is we walk away from a toxic relationship, we are dealing with the hurt, yes, but we have to try our best to cut all communication because the person does not want to communicate. You have to cut all communication. And it is natural that we may have a friend or another family member and we will be venting. That's another stage. We begin to vent. And it is important to vent, but it's also important to recognize that you will be venting the same thing over and over and over again. Now, during this stage when you are venting, it is important to keep praying, asking the Almighty to please take away my pain. It's important. Take away my pain, help me, get me through this. And in the meanwhile, obviously, your mind will be filled with a lot of negativity. Most likely, your self-esteem is going to be extremely low. Because when we are hurt, your mind is filled with so much of confusion that you're having over emotions. You're having over emotions. You're thinking about the things that you used to do, the things you used to enjoy with this person. You used to confide in them a lot. And suddenly, all that is gone. That is hurtful. So, we venting, we processing. We have to start to fill ourselves now up with as much positivity as possible. Guys, even if it is that you're negative and you may feel as though you are brainwashing yourself. Good morning, Candace. You are brainwashing yourself. You have to do it. You have to do it, guys. Because if you don't, that mind is going to keep expanding and expanding in negativity. Sandra, good morning. Well, Francis, that's the thing about it, Gil. Because we are all here looking for one common thing, which is positivity. We will always feel as though things is directed to us. And it is. You take it. Okay, bye, Karina. Take care, have a good day. Oh, it's nighttime. I see you said it was 7:30. So yes, have a good night rest. Okay? And we hope to see you again. So even if we have to brainwash ourselves, we need to do it, guys. And of course, as we know it, we have to always be thankful. We always have to have that attitude of gratitude. And the thing about it is, a relationship might come to an end. Overthinking, that's it. You're overthinking a lot, right? So it is important to really look around and see what you still have. Nicholas Noel says we need to fuel pain to success. Yes. Right? So be grateful for all that you still possess. Think about it. You're dependent on God to help you. You want his help. Well, you have to thank him for all that you still have. That is of utmost importance. we have to be showing our gratitude because he is going to get us through this. But think about it. You cannot discourage somebody that you want help from. How could you discourage me, the person that you hoping to get some assistance from? That the maths ain't adding up, right? Definitely isn't adding up. Good morning, Florence. So nice to see you this morning. You have a wonderful week also. And guys, we're going to have a wonderful week. We will be doing live streams every morning. Only if something should come up, then we will have a live stream. But I'm trying my best to see if we could do a live stream for the entire week. Deborah Lee Fu, good morning to you. Good morning to Anton. Right? So, we're talking about getting out, right? Getting out of a situation and different phases that you will go through. So, as you're going along now, guys, you're filling up yourself with positivity. You really depending on God to help you through this. But you continue venting. Guys, it have a time, right? And this is where now you're really going and deal with this pain. It have a time, guys. You have to stop talking about it. You have to stop talking about it. Because even though you thought that you accepted it, what you accepted is the fact that the person is not willing to communicate. Now it's important to accept. Yes, I have been hurt. I have been hurt, but I cannot keep hurting. And that is why you went the way of no contact. Because every time you see that person, it's going to be a reminder. It's going to be a reminder for you. And then you stop calling the person by name. That's the first thing you could do. You're accustomed talking about John, right? So, John did me this, Jean did me this, right? Stop even using the person's name. Stop using the person's name. Take them off of your WhatsApp. Yes. Block them. Stop visiting their Facebook page. You are still in the moment if you're doing this, guys. Do not be inquisitive as to what they're up to. Do not be inquisitive as to, I am looking at the pictures and you're trying to detect, are they happy with me or moving on? All right, so read Braden's comment and welcome to the chat. My so-called best man slept with me to be bride one day after rehearsal and the day before I do's. I sent her home to her father. I spent lots of money for the catering and preparations. I had both. We all hurt. Braden, listen, you make my paws raise, right? What a decision that Braden, the Raven, had to make here, guys. And I'm really glad that he shared that with us. And I can imagine how you would have felt. But he did the correct thing. It had no room for, it don't have the room and it don't have the time for negotiation there, guys. And you have to recognize that there are certain things, when people do it to you, you just have to cut. And that's what he did. He cut his losses. And my brother, Raven, I commend you for that. I commend you for that. And I hope that you are doing well And I hope that God strengthen you. I hope that if you haven't been able to accomplish it already, I hope that God sends somebody really good your way. Take time to get to know that person before getting yourself too deep, right? Really get to know the person, a good foundation, all right? And wait out whether you could deal with the things that you see that may be upsetting to you, and vice versa, right? Because you don't want, and I'm really happy that Raven came in here, guys, because the thing about it is this: when you're here, you get rid of a toxic relationship. Be aware, because there's a void. There is a void, and you quickly try to fill that void. And that's the part that we have to be careful with. That what are we going to put to fill this void? But the thing about it is this: if this is a circle and you get rid of somebody from your circle, guys, that gap don't have to remain there. All you could do is just tighten your circle. And that is what I am suggesting that you do. Some of us really have a big unnecessary circle, a circle that invites so much of confusion, right? So, moderators, I have no idea what we're doing. I just catching little things on the side there. So, yes. Anyway, the moderators will take care of this. So, the thing about it is recognize that there's no need to fill a void. And when you're going through problems, believe it or not, when you're going through problems, what you need is a small circle. You don't need a big circle. You see, the thing about it is, and that's another thing, we want to vent so much that we know the people in our circle. All right, well, no problem. He must decide that, hey, all right, I just wanted people to know and retract it now. Respect, Braden, right? The thing about it is this: we know that we over talking in our circle. So what we do now, we go to our outer circle and we continue venting. But the thing about it is that you may be, yes, blessings, you may be talking too much now. Now, guys, you all know without me going in depth about it, I did a lot of talking, but I have my reasons. And the thing about it is this: once you know that you are a highly confidential person, right, remember that you are now seeking assistance from people outside your circle or people who you think are your friends. Let me tell you something. If you have 2 good friends, you have done well. But if you think you have 10 friends or 20 friends outside there, you are living in an illusion. You are living in an illusion. You're setting up yourself for a lot of disappointment. And I hope you get that. They always say, if you have a secret and you want it to remain a secret, tell it to no man. Tell it to no man. So, moving on from there now, when you're here, we do all the things that we're supposed to do. We stop mentioning the person's name. We stop sneaking around, trying to find out things about the person in the background. You are not doing well. And the thing that you need to know is this: when you exit a toxic relationship, the person that you left or that got rid of you, right? That person is always going to be projecting a positive outlook because they are intent on wanting to hurt you. When somebody does not want to work something out with you, they are out for revenge. Somebody was just a part of your tight circle and suddenly you become enemies. This person is revengeful. And it could only be one out of two things. So you make your pick. It's either the person is envious or jealous. Right? Envious or jealous. And one might say, well, I can't understand the jealousy part in this or the envious part. Why what they did there has anything to do with jealousy or envy? Well, what you don't know is this, guys. The fact that you want to work something out with somebody, it means to say that you are the person that possesses the good qualities, the great qualities. You want to work it out. You see the value of the relationship. You see all the benefits. This person is blinded. This person obviously is very envious. Envious. You notice I didn't use the word jealous. Because most likely they're going to have you so demotivated that they are not afraid of losing you. Because as far as they're concerned, nobody's going to want you. Because you have already been destroyed, dismantled. So it is always their mission to hurt you. And they will use any tactic possible to interfere with your mindset. And the thing about it is your mindset could and will be affected if you allow the person that privilege. And when you go snooping around and you're seeing pictures, we look how happy uncle is here with my cousin, our boy, fishing trip, way. And you're realizing, watch out how he's smiling, boy. We, them fellas, my girl cousins and them, look they're in Gulf City here, boy. They're putting up that to hurt you. They're putting up that to hurt you guys. Or they might have been working on a project together. And he put up the project and now he have a new friend assisted him. They ain't calling your name, no recognition for you. They're only trying to hurt you. Do you want to give back yourself to a person like that? And that's the other thing we're going to start to come to here now. Self-love, self-care. The moment you extract yourself from such a toxic relationship and you're beginning to fill yourself with positivity, you're giving God, you see how many things you have done so far, right? So you really decide that, hey, let me really just stop thinking about this person, talking about this person, snooping around to see what they have to see, right? No, you're going to start to take your energy. You're going to take all the willpower that you have and you're going to utilize it to change yourself. Self-care. Combing up your hair. Trying to be in the habit of taking a shave every day. Cutting your fingernails. Hey, smelling kind of awful, man. Let me go and take a bath. Clean up your room. this room is not reflecting how I feel inside, man. That way you have to tell yourself, I am feeling better today. Nah, let me straighten up that bed. You see how powerful your thoughts are? That as you start to heal and you start to self-improve, you now want the environment that you are in to reflect how you feel inside. You see all of this? This mirrors how I feel. That's what it's doing. And the thing about it is this. Let's say when I now came into the caboose here, right? Well, this was originally a storeroom. But little by little, you know, not being intrusive either because I'm seeing that mom and dad here, right? I would have begun to relocate things out of this room. Now all I have is just 2 suitcases. 2 suitcases. Yesterday, I cleared on top of that cupboard, and I cleared on top of that cupboard. Right? Because, nah, the place, it feeling too heavy in here. Now, a couple of months ago, maybe mom and dad would not have wanted to really come in this room. Stuff all over the place. Clothes not in the dirty clothes basket. So every time they come in here and they look around, it'll hurt them being loving parents. Because this is exactly how Lasana is feeling inside. And you have to think about your loved ones. Because when you're here, you exit a toxic relationship. Is your closest circle that you're going to be in. Maybe a good friend, a cousin, parents if they're still alive, a brother, a sister. You have to be aware and you have to be considerate that at that point in time, it is negativity in. So to all that came in, Dale, Vidya, right? All that came into the chat, welcome to the chat, guys. But I'm trying to make it as interactive as possible for the silent viewers, right? So you also have to bear in mind that you, at this point in time, you are the person that is bringing negativity to the circle. And you have to make a conscious effort to get out of this as quickly but as safely as possible. You don't want to burn out the people that supporting you. They are supporting you. And if you're under somebody's roof, let's say it's a situation where you had to move out of your home or something and a friend is willing to pick you up. And yeah, you could use this room for the next couple of months. Guys, this is morning Cheryl. This is a huge, very, very extremely large favor that this person is doing to you. They're extending out. They're extending themselves to you. They're going beyond. And the thing about it is, only so much, and a positive person is only so much that they could take. Negativity around them, that is. And they will be patient with you. But eventually, they will run out of steam. I certainly will. I want to be able to see. I need to see some improvement. guys. You know, you're staying by me. I I've given you a loving environment. I want you to get back on your feet. It hurts me, right? It hurts me to see you like this. I don't want you to be stuck like this forever. And it's the same thing here, guys. I don't want anybody here. I don't want you to be stuck for the rest of your life. You know, and I want to remind everybody here, right? Thank the Lord, I have an income. I have an income and I'm grateful for it. This YouTube, I doing this for the love of it. This, I am grateful for what I get out of it. But this cannot sustain me as a livelihood. It can't. By doing this for my love for humanity, that's all I'm doing this for. There are times that I am on a little journey. I'm on a little journey, and I will think to myself sometimes that I wonder how long it'll be before I just decide to really announce that, you know, I wish everybody all the best. And, you know, just continue my journey in silence. But I have been, you know, putting this to the Lord, and I have gotten some directions. And my directions is, listen, I was able to help you through this. And there's a reason for it. That's how I feel, guys. That's how I feel this morning. And I got myself prepared here this morning to come outside here and meet with you wonderful people and just see if I could encourage as many as possible. And that gives me a feeling of fulfillment. That gives me a feeling of conviction. That gives me the motivation that tomorrow, please God, I want to be able to come here and report that I had a wonderful day yesterday. And today is going to be another great day. And I want that y'all could do that. And if you really make an effort and you announce that here, that makes me feel so happy. Whether it was through something that I may have said that may motivate you, or something somebody else motivate you, or you read something in the Quran or in the Bible, or you saw a YouTube video and it has worked wonders for you, I'm happy for you. It does not matter the source once it's a good source. That's another thing. Remember, I was talking about the importance of trimming your circle, of not wanting to find out the opinions, right, are having a problem. So I'm talking to Tom, Dick, and Harry because I just want to vent. Don't worry, Candace, you ain't gonna see that soon. I promise you that. Right? The thing about it is this. You just want to vent. So anybody that giving you a listening ear, you're just talking, be careful. Because you may be dealing with a person that is a high source of negativity. And the advice that you're going to get, you are now planting seeds. Seeds, not seed. Seeds of negativity in your head. And that's what you're trying to get rid of. So stop. Cut the flow. Cut the flow. That's what I tell you. Trim down your circle. Right? Richard Dwarika, Roger Pillars, Anupan Kavita. Right? Start to work on trimming your circle. What you need And that's why solitude spent in the correct way, it works wonders. Because you see, what happening is when you're taking advice from too many people, that's not you. That is not you, guys. And what you are doing is working on a recreation of yourself and your values. All you're trying to do is let your goodness overtake you. You see, guys, the thing about it is this: there's a void, as I said. And if you choose not to tighten your circle, but hey, let me take in one more person to replace that person, be careful. You could be inviting a new enemy. You could be inviting a new enemy into your circle. What did that person do to qualify themselves to be in your circle? So you're going from one toxic relationship and you confide in a friend. You just let the enemy in. And that's another thing that will help you. When you have to exit from a toxic relationship, you know what you have to start to do? You have to see that it's not Jean that is responsible for what she did to me, but it is the spirit that is in Jean that is responsible for all of this. Forgive Jean. Jean is just the vessel. Jean's mind has just been infected by this not good spirit inside of her. That soul is corrupted. You understand? So that we know, you could how to put it? I forgive Jean, but I want to have nothing to do with that spirit that is in Jean. That spirit that has infected and taken over the soul that is inside of Jean. No, remember, it is that spirit that is after your soul. That spirit was trying to get in to your soul to infect your soul. So you have to remember this. If it is the devil wasn't successful with that spirit that was inside of Jean, he is going to send somebody new. He is going to send somebody new. He's going to send a new spirit. And the person that you have introduced into your life, right? That is a spirit that you may not be able to deal with. That is the spirit that might conquer you. So be careful. Be careful. Listen, it is human nature that people generally don't like to be around problems, unless they just really have a kind of fastness about them. So be careful of the people when you're having problems that appear so eager to want to help you, eager to want to tell you how to deal with the situation. It's different, you know. It's different if it is a man come there to support you. He ain't there to tell you, hey, listen, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to think. Hey, why you do that for? Be away. That person have an ulterior motive. that person have an ulterior motive. I ain't asking you, I'm telling you. Be aware of people who are too eager to help you. And if you really want to know what is the true motive, the first indication is that they always want to be given advice. That person have a mission. They have a mission. Finita morning. One person of that challenge. Yeah, breathing. I'm so sorry. I was talking, so I wasn't following your conversation. So I wouldn't be able to comment because I wasn't following your trend of talk. Right? So I will be unable to. Yes, right? So the comment just went, right? So, but I'm happy that you're in the chat. I see Sandra is communicating with you and that kind of thing. And right, I want to thank you for your contribution here this morning. Rogers, how is the family doing, my brother? Lisa Story Hub from Barbados. Right, I saw Octavia is in the chat also. Yeah, but Braven, man, let me tell you something. I sure you help somebody here today. I sure you help somebody here today. That, hey, at that last final moment, you cut a relationship. You're a strong person. And guys, I will have to take a little break, but I'll be back shortly. All right? So, for those of you who may not be on the chat when I return, I hope you'll have a wonderful day today. Guys, please do yourself a favor. All these things that we are doing, feeding ourselves with positivity, facing up to our problems, that kind of thing, what you are becoming is a strong-minded person. There is so much more to discuss. Eric, have a wonderful day, my brother. There is so much more to discuss here, guys. Right? So I definitely will come back in on the chat and we could continue this discussion on this beautiful rainy morning. All right? So Deborah Leefook, I feel I might even see you when I come back. All right? If Antonia came in, right? I miss her. But if she pop in, let her know. I want her to have a great day. Rose Kalicharan, I hope you reach out safely. Florence, have a wonderful day. Right? I heal out all the people that I know wouldn't be here when I come back. All right? Francis, I know you'll be here still. Right? I don't know if Raven will be back here. Eric, looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Your contributions are always welcome. Venita might still be here. She come on a little late. Candace should be here also. Right? Roger Killers, you and your family have a wonderful day today. Put this to charge. This morning, definitely, we will go for a little longer haul. Right? And I hope that all enjoying the session here so far. Right? So you could enjoy the little ambience of the caboose. Alright, so I have my coffee here. I'm going to hot it up. So take this opportunity, make yourself a cup of coffee, and we'll be back, guys. Alright? So blessings. My keys, boy. Excuse me. So I'm back, guys, and I was thinking to myself while I was outside there. I was thinking to myself that we would have reached close. We now hit the 1 hour mark, right? So we would have hit close to like about 55 minutes, and maybe a lot of people may be off to work now. The numbers are low, and there is so much more to say concerning this topic of, trying. Welcome back, Sana. Thank you. Right. So there is so much more to speak on this topic. Guys, we could talk whole day about this, right? And I think it may be a good idea to save something for tomorrow. A lot has been said here today, and I am willing, right? Melissa, welcome to the chat this morning. I am willing to engage with y'all. Somebody might have a question, right? Somebody might want to share. Remember, there is a way that you could word things. Marcia, good morning. There is a way that you could word things without talking your business. All right? So I think at this point in time, I am going to leave the chat open, right? This forum open, that if there's anybody that may want to ask me something, I could only answer you if I have the answer. All right? Remember, I just want to remind everybody, I am not a pastor. I am not a counselor, right? So I am just going on what I get out of life so far. So if you have anybody you want to share something with us, right? Engaging. Here, I'll put some good grease to it, right? So at this point in time, I'm engaging, right? And tomorrow we will continue the discussion. There's a lot to learn. I want to show you a technique where you could talk to a negative person and turn everything that they're seeing into a positive light, right? I want to tell all you more about the mirroring effect, and probably you could check out some YouTube videos concerning it. It's going to help you a lot. I also want to touch on, so these are some of the things that we'll be touching on this week. The benefits of the mirror effect, right? When you meet a negative person, what you could. I don't understand why you don't have your glasses on, sir. Well, the thing about it is that I have the privilege now of reading the comments bigger there. But believe it or not, guys, I think even my eyesight is getting a little better, right? So I see Candice has a question, all right? So hopefully I'll be able to answer, all right? Tara, good morning, good morning. How you doing? Is it raining in Vancouver? Tara? Tara is with girl, you know. And the black carpet. So we have some interesting topics, and one of the things I also want to talk about hopefully this week is there is two things inside of us. There is the masculine side of us and there's the feminine side. And usually it is because there is not a balance. There is not a point of equilibrium. You're overly aggressive person. The masculinity in you is overpowering that empathetic side of you, right? That loving side of you. So most of us, anyway, let me save something. Well, it's a steep bed. Okay, don't forget that before it overripe. Yeah. The mango. I eating that today. For sure. Yes, Braden. You know about it. I tell myself, most likely you would have done a lot of research into these things to deal with your really, really tough situation. Azisha, good morning. How is William doing? Is it raining down on that side, Azisha? I'm trying to find out what the weather is like in Central, guys. Or Tara said it was raining earlier on in Central. So maybe y'all can also tell me what the weather is like in your area this morning. We have rain here in Trinity. Rain this morning. William is good, says Azisha. DJ Sheldon, how are you going, my brother? And good morning also to Cindy Love. Brother, I'm sending you lots of love this morning, alright? Remain strong. Remain strong. And remember, every single thing that we go through in this life, guys, there's a purpose for it. Look here that Central is not raining at the moment. Thank you for that. All right. Yes, everything is okay, Judy. It's hot in Brooklyn. Raven also says that's hot. So I'm telling myself he's from... Raven, are you a Trinidadian? Are you from Trinidad and Tobago? Just asking. I'd like to get to know you a little better. Okay, so Raven, without going in depth, that was a really hard experience that you went through. And for those of you who know in the chat, physical strength is nothing as opposed to men's mental health month. Right. Agreed. Now, Braden was supposed to get married, and right before the marriage, the best man had an affair with his bride-to-be, and he had already paid for the catering and everything, and he cut the relationship right there and then. Have you been able, Raven, to come to terms with our pain as yet? Or is it something that still is very painful to think about? Just curious to know. Chantal, good morning. Tony, rest of children, ... All right. I hear you, Raven. I'm not saying that you will never forget the hurtful experience and the pain, but it could ease up a lot. And eventually, when I think about other painful experiences that I went, whose part you see, sorry. Yeah, all right. Right. I telling you, I have been through some really painful experiences in this life. And I can look back today at a lot of those experiences and I don't feel the pain. Honest to God, I don't feel the pain. Mark Lewis, I'm so happy to see you. And Richie Six, I hate hot like that up on that side, boy. Hey, and if you happen to be looking at the live stream later, I want to say a special good morning to Robert Ramdas, always supported me. Good morning also to June, Allison, Emma, and Rosemary. Special good morning to Anne Brown. I want to say good morning to my pillar of strength, Gina. Always there to listen and give a good word of advice. Yeah, so I want to thank God for my beautiful parents that have been so patient with me. Antonia, I'm so happy to see you. I am happy to see you. I want to thank God for my brother and my sister Kimberly, Healy, and Anna. Special good morning to my beautiful daughters, Sydney, Sadie, and Suri. My two sons, Brandon and Zach. My daughter to be, who's already your daughter, Natalia. What about Jesus? Of course, must be grateful to Jesus and the sacrifice that his father made. Sending love to Rosalind. Yes, Rosalind is not in the chat. That's only 2%, boss. Haha. Not laughing. It only gets worse from that until we catch up today, where I always do what I need to do as a man. And I see earlier on when I mentioned about there's a feminine side and a masculine side. I see that you are acknowledging that. So you definitely know what I'm talking about. And yes, continue. But remember, we always strive and reason for a balance, right? We don't want one now to come and dominate because we may have been weak on the other side. We become over strong on the next side, right? But then I guess, boy, what is naturally inside of you will always want to come forward, right? So yeah, I guess you have to be over strong, right? So if you fall below the mark, you should reach to that point of equilibrium, you know. Today I told Santa send you them, he probably didn't get a chance. Excuse me. Okay, so Candace, I will check my excuse me for the coughing. I'll check my WhatsApp to have a better idea as to what's going on there, right? Michelle C, good morning. Welcome to the chat. So we have 80 people in the house. Good morning, every single person. Silent viewers, good morning to you all. Moderators, thank you for doing a great job. Usha, good morning. Keep good. You are strong. Blessings all the way. Thank you, Usha, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Carla, Anthony Wilson, just saying a quick good morning. Have a positive and blessed day. Keep sharing the love and positivity. Chat with you all tomorrow. Thank you, Carla, and we hope to see you again. We'll never forget Santa. Yes. Nadine Davy, good morning. Leslie Ann, good morning again to you. Sandra, nice to have you as always. Patricia, I was so happy when I saw you on the chat early. I know last week was a bit challenging. We missed you last week. Isn't it wonderful to be in a good place, guys? Isn't it wonderful to know that when we look back a year in the past and you see, look at where I come from. And you know what is even more amazing? If I have accomplished this in 1 year, yes, okay, Candace. If I have accomplished this in 1 year, where would I be if God spare life next year, a year from now? So you see, it's good. If it is you're making a projection into the future, do so in a positive way. And the thing about it is, if it is I was working on positivity, then surely I would not have been here where I am right now today. Negativity would have been springing. And you know what I would have been, you know what my mindset would have been today? My mindset will be, gosh boy, things just getting worse and worse. I definitely don't have any improvement from last year to where I am now. What will happen to me next year, boy? So you see, you need to take control of the narrative, guys. Your thoughts chart your destinations. You change your thoughts and your life is going to get better. Change it. You can't go wrong. Change it, guys. It's to your benefit. You are the one. Lang, good morning. You are the one. Right? Sending love from Athens, Greece. Presently, I am coming to Trinidad in July, my birthplace. Michelle C. from Greece right now. All right, so we have Greece in the house. All right, wonderful. There was oh shucks, I missed that comment. I missed Reedon's comment. But he retracted it. All right. Hey, you ain't tell we your pillar of strength since last year. You ain't call all him. Oh God, well, the amount of names I gotta call a dolly girl. The amount of names. But you'll always know that. I always tell people how important you all have been to me. Always. Right? Definitely so. No, long time we haven't seen Nandi Amasia. Yes, absolutely agreed. Always from a place of positivity. Yeah. Parvati, good morning. I know you're joking, Dolly. Yeah. So, hey, Parvati, make sure and tell Basil asks for you. Gina, happy to know that you reach your work safely. Good morning to all the silent viewers. Love, you know yourselves. Says Shanta. Hey, so Antonia, you have a super duper day today also. Savvy Johnson, good morning from Ohio. So we have Ohio in the house. Look, Miguel Marilyn from Brazil, man. Good morning to all. So I'm having some problems with my teeth. Still, but still have a sense of Marilyn, you're going to put no teeth in your mouth. Oh gosh, Marilyn, don't go and start to pull out teeth like that now, you know. Oh gosh, she watched. All you hear what happening here with Marilyn. Marilyn take off she bed sheet and them to wash. And wash she remote for she TV. Well, yes. Marilyn, you're easy, you know. You're easy, Marilyn. You're easy at all. Oh gosh. Yeah. Life can only get better. But you have to choose. You have to choose to make it better. You have all the tools there, you know. You have all the tools. But the first thing is you have to decide the direction you want your life to go. I can't do that for you, Braven. But I felt your hurt before I even stated my statement. I felt yours, you felt mine. Yes, I was actually watching a documentary and girl, the place started shaking. It was around 11:57. I felt it. It was strong. It was strong. So, for those of you who don't know, we had an earthquake here on Saturday night at around 11:57, 3 minutes before midnight. And I tell you, it was strong. It was strong, but the caboose started off real good. I hope it's not on YouTube. Excuse me. Yes. It's good to see people giving reverence to their beliefs, the name of Jesus, right? Muslims respect. Remember, on this channel, I respect everybody's religion and belief. And I always say that the most important thing is love. At the end of the day, once whatever you are doing, you are able to cultivate love. Love takes care of everything, guys. Every single thing. You see the thing about it, Dolly? Just saying, sometimes everything we want is not what we will get. But maybe he have a time for you to win that, eh? Angeline Khan, good morning. Good morning. I don't know enough to make. I don't know enough to choose one for Miss. Or what are you talking about in terms of like finding a new partner even? Look, Candice want to give Marilyn a brand new pliers in case the dentist is walking. So Marilyn's still getting some pain even though she extract that tooth. Now, about religion. All right. Yeah, so guys, we 1 hour and 21 minutes into the live stream. I want to send love to anybody that may need it this morning. A lot of people may be living alone, and it's my responsibility to let you know that the Almighty loves you. All right, we all here sending you all love and hope that the feeling of loneliness does not overtake your mind. All right, so remember, take that lonely feeling and turn it into reflection, right? Reflect on your good memories, right? We don't want to be revisiting the past in a negative manner and having all the regrets and that kind of thing. No. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about the fact that you may not have been a good father, or I may not have been a good mother. Think about the good things that you would have been able to achieve. It must have something. But think about what you could make the impact that you could make on your future, the rest of your days. You want, we all want the rest of our days, whether it's days, months, years, we want to finally be happy, guys. Be happy, right? What belief in religion might you have, if I may ask? Well, I know that there is a God. There is a God. I grew up in a Christian home where we learned that Christ died on the cross for us. Through his spirit, we communicate with God. But I spend a lot of focus on knowing that there is a God. There is a God. And he has been present in my life from the moment I knew myself. He has never abandoned me. Yes, starting a new job today. Shift starts at 8:15. So Angeline, I can imagine the little anxiety, the little fears. All right. So listen, the fact that you're starting a good job, they would have interviewed you and they see you fit for the job. So you already have that going for you. So as the day goes along, everything is going to be good. I want to wish you all the best on the beginning of yet another new phase in your life. And I'm certain that you're going to have a fantastic day today. Everything is good. You just go and you deliver whatever service is required of you. All right? And you're in a new work environment, right? Just kind of be more on the listening side in terms of like when you're interacting with your colleagues. There's so much you could learn by just, listening. Take your time. You have an opportunity with new people, right? So all the best to you. Yeah. If God wasn't standing by us, then we would have been lost and like runaway trains or like a wild bull on team, just running with no direction. Yeah, just like Boy George. Just like Boy George. I shall, you shall, we shall have a good day. This is all healthy and natural. I like how you put that, Raven. You're most welcome, Angeline. I'll be thinking about you today. And remember, people, to smile with people, right? A little smile goes a long way. Something that you really see again, eh? You don't see people smiling, you know. But if your eyes happen to meet, right? If your eyes happen to meet with somebody, just a little smile. And, there are cues that you need to learn in this life. For example, you may go on a little morning stroll and you may be approaching somebody who is wearing a cap pulled right down, the headphones on. Hear what happening? That person in their own world. That is the person that going and pass your street. That is the person that if you tell them good morning, they may not acknowledge you. And if somebody does not want to engage, that is that person's right. So sometimes we should not make ourselves foolish and see that a man really want to be left alone. You don't even want a good morning. Don't go out of your way to be over courteous. You could actually be a nuisance. You're approaching somebody, they're not wearing any cap, nothing in their ears. From the moment you see them, they're done looking at you. That's a person that wants to do a brief exchange of greetings. Here's no. So don't think because you have learned, you have been taught, right? You have been taught to say good morning. You say good morning if it warrants it, if it is convenient. No, you can't help it in some situations. You're going into a maxi taxi. You are entering into the presence of other human beings. You have to say good morning. You should say good morning. But it's okay. You are prepared. You know what the society is like now. Some people may not even hear you. At work, I'm so excited to be here. We got to have you, right? Sometimes that nuisance is what we need. Even, yes, right? So the thing about it is, we know that we're walking into the maxi. We know we're going to say good morning. But we are not going to be surprised if nobody responds. But you did your part. But I'm talking about you go outside. As soon as your neighbor see you, they turn and they start to walk away. Right? But you know that they see you. You are actually being intrusive. If you look and say, hey, good morning, neighbor. That person saw you, turned their back, and started to walk away. You don't know at that point in time if maybe your neighbor may have had some problem in their home, or if he got a phone call from work. And even though he's a friendly guy, at that moment he just needed some alone time. And probably that's why he came outside. He probably came outside because I just need some time just to deal with this. And as soon as he come outside, he see you. But he came outside to be alone. So he turned his back and quickly tried to walk away. So you have to learn to read these signs. And there is nothing wrong, guys, with if somebody wants their space. Even not to say good morning. But when you think about it, if it is a man regularly will come in work and say good morning, and on this particular day, the man did not say good morning, you're going to hold him to ransom for that. So sometimes we have to be compassionate. Put yourself, empathize, put yourself in the person's shoes. Hey, maybe this man have a rough morning, boy. The man tie a bus while he coming to work. You don't know if the boss call him and throw off his whole psyche, you know? So we have to think outside the box a little bit sometimes. And that's why, are you trying to make an excuse for someone? No. I just talking in general here, right? So the thing about it is, you don't know what a person might be going through, and this is what you could probably do some research into cognitive thinking, right? Sometimes we let our minds run away on us. Somebody didn't say good morning to us or didn't respond, and you immediately think that it has something to do with you. You're letting your mind wander. You're letting your mind stray. So it is important, guys. It is important that sometimes slow down your mind a bit. And that's why I say what we are looking to become is masters of our mind. We want a strong mind. We are training ourselves for this. And in so doing, if you are making an investment into mental health, into becoming a stronger person, immediately you're going to start to put up some boundaries, because you ain't going to build a nice big house, right, and have your nice fruit trees or your landscape around. You want to protect it, right? So you decide, hey, one of the things is that I must put a fence around this property, because now there is something of value sitting on it, right? So it's the same thing with your mind. Before, you would have had, if no boundaries at all, you probably did not have your boundaries properly set, or they were not high enough. And one thing you have to remember is, if you're not using your mind, it have people waiting to claim it. It's a fact. There are manipulators outside here who they don't want to improve you. They want to manipulate you. They want to create a clone in you. So it's not about, when that person talking to you, it's not about improving you. It's about making you them. It's like having a whole set of minions. Mind manipulators go after weak minds. Good people influence you. They influence you in the hope of helping you to become more self-aware, to become more confident, to guide you that, hey, it's important to have boundaries. They are not there to make you like them. I don't want Judy to be me. I don't want Candace to be me. I don't want Michael to be me. I want Michael to be the best that he could be. And everybody in here. It's about influencing people in a positive way. So be careful with manipulators. Manipulators are highly dangerous people, and they will control a lot of minds. And one of the reasons why a manipulator is doing that is because they themselves possess a very weak mind, that a spirit that wants to claim all the souls that they could get has gotten in to the manipulator's mind. But the manipulator has the skill and the ability through this spirit to identify all those weak-minded souls, people outside here. They have a purpose, and that purpose is to form a tribe. And it's a tribe that grows extremely fast, because there are more weak-minded people outside here than strong-minded people. Everybody that is inside of here for the right purpose is very strong-minded people, and 7/8 of what I see here is probably either something that they already know, or hey, listen, I ain't gullible. I ain't gullible. I'm listening. If I'm in agreement, I'm in agreement. Right? But there's hardly anything new that you're going to hear here, no, guys. Because you already have all these things that I'm talking about inside of here. It is not new to you. But sometimes, at the moment, if it is we are going through a negative experience, we may forget sometimes. So this is just really like a reminder. This is a reminder. But if you want to improve yourself in a positive way, all the praises go to you. All the praises, because I am telling you to be going through a negative situation. And hey, I recognize that. You know much determination. Gayatri, how you going? You know much determination it takes to get out of a situation that does not seem to have a bright tomorrow. You will hope that every day you could feel uplifted, but be prepared for the days where I know so much on this topic and nothing can just seem to be going right at this time. And that's where, guys, you have to recognize that, hey, listen, if it is, I have been taking all the knowledge, all the good advice I get from people, and God has been strengthening me through experiences up to this moment. How it is today, I can't cope with today. That, my friends, is another piece of wisdom that the Lord is lining up for you. A new experience, one way, I don't have the knowledge to navigate through this. And that's where you could take the opportunity to lean on a friend in your circle. Hey, strange enough, but today, boy, I am feeling a bit down. But I know, and you see, we have to have that feeling of conviction in us that God is trying to make us into a better person daily. Nothing is wrong, hey, but I'm feeling as though I need some help through today, boy. Where do you think it is could be going on, boy? And at that point in time, because of your maturity, remember, time is precious. This friend might be in work. Shh, and listen. When we go and we have a conversation with somebody who we truly love, and we know that they truly love us, guys, people is be saying, I wish I could hear the voice of God. You ever stop to consider that where there is true love and you ask the advice of that person, that is a pure conversation between you and that person. And let me tell you something, that person is going to answer you with love. And that's the voice of God speaking through others. And you need to listen and you need to appreciate it, because you went and you asked that friend And tell yourself, when you are listening to what that person is telling you, that is the voice of God speaking through a person. So, you think that you never heard the voice of God? Guys, when you speak to loved ones and you're having a deep, meaningful conversation, that is God speaking through us. When you go to your church, if it is your pastor did his job and was reading from the Bible the night before and putting in meditation into what he's doing, when he is speaking on that pulpit, that is not Pastor John talking to you. That is God speaking through Pastor John. And that's why even like religious leaders have to be very careful that whether they're in the mosque, in the church, in a convention, wherever it is, we have to be careful that is not self-speaking. Because you don't want the congregation to mimic you. And God knows your heart, you know. God knows your heart. Your purpose is not to make your congregation like you. Your purpose is to make your congregation and yourself all share the same mind of, if you're a Christian, we all want to have the mind of Christ. If you're for the universe, we are all good sources of energy. All praise to the universe. Whatever it is, it's not about everybody becoming like Pastor John or Pastor Patrick or whatever name. So, religious leaders, it is important. This is not Pythagoras theorem. This is not Pythagoras theorem where, hey, this is the formula and this is it. No. No, it's not like that. This is love. This is God's work. And you can't tell me that we all understand how God is work. And that is why you have to be moved by the Spirit. You have to fill yourself with goodness, guys. We all know our bad habits. And we're supposed to be trying to, all you have to do in this life is reduce your self-will, and get back your purity. You want to have pure thoughts. That is what we all supposed to be trying to achieve. I hope that I delivering it the way how I feel about it inside, right? But we just really and truly, we just want to have a good influence on a person. We don't want to be a bad influence. You know, we don't want to. Thank you. You stay strong too, right? We want to be a positive vibes in a person's life. Melissa, Jakasa, how you going, girl? I hope you, Denver, and the 3 children had a fantastic weekend. Moderators, I want to thank you all for doing a wonderful job as always. So the live is Isaiah Narain. How are you going? Yeah, so we didn't reach a big number today, but I am happy for the 67 people that locked on. Thank you for being here. Yeah. Any problems with? No problems here. Isaiah, thank the Lord. We're talking about like terms of flooding. So it's nice to see Isaiah in the chat. Dolly, I don't know if you're still on the chat, or Judy, or even Sandra, you might know. Remember, there's a guy by the name of Derek Brent. Rick, good morning, good morning. Nice to see you. Derek Brent. Patricia, you should have an idea. Sometimes we have to notice these small blessings around us. Yes, Patricia. Right. Have you all seen Derek Brent recently in the chat at all? Sandra Mahadio, good morning. Yes, have you seen him, Sandra, or anybody that is present on the chat? I don't know if he might have come on and I might have missed him, but Derek Brent, if you're locked on and listening, or you're watching the rerun, you just crossed my mind, and I hope everything is going good with you, my brother. Right? Remember, he had some problems with his eyes, and he think that eventually he may not see. He's going blind. So, Brent, if you're there, I'm sending lots of love to you. I supported you. So Patricia hasn't seen him for a while. Lamb's bread, what you say, brother? Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday. Lamb's bread by the original Warahood. Yes, he is the person that had the vision problems. And I want to say a special good morning also to Nisha. Right? Nisha, this is Nisha who lost her son in the Iraqi war. I spoke to Natasha. She and Panther, they're holding on, they're trying to deal with what life is presenting to them. So, Tash, if you happen to be listening, I hope that you have a great day today. I see you starting to make back some videos. So, stay strong, alright? Stay strong. I want to say good morning to Deal Tech, Christy, Sarah, Anup Kavita, Adrian, Lucia, Trent, Anup's parents, Kavita's parents, Mohan, Terry. And I say good morning to the three sisters down in Mayaro, Nikki, Penny, and Trisha. I do thank you for that time. I'm here, but I will lay off the tough enough. I do not know how long you stream. We never know how long the live is going to be. Yes. Yes, Patricia, she pulls up a video, man. I think it's 2 videos she did. One yesterday with fish broth. Francis Ann, send me some love, guys. I need it today. Well, Francis, if it's one thing I admire about you, is this. You need love. You need love. And you give away love this month. And that tells me so much about you. That tells me so much about you, and you give love and it coming back tenfold at you. We love you very, very much. We love you very much. I can say this on behalf of many people, right, Francis? And you deserve all the love that you want. And I want to thank everybody that is sending Francis love, Patricia, Melissa, Azisha. Patricia send, Melissa send, and guys, Sandra send. So many people send love to her, Melissa, Lohari, Francis, and you are so awesome. Oh gosh, she is very awesome, very awesome. Love to Francis Ann from Loki Edits. Mark Lewis sending your love, and Mark is so busy these days, but hear that he girl Francis needs some love, and here it is. Michael Zambrano sending love. Santa Francis had been having some problems since last year, yes. So, Francis, I know you're smiling. I know you're happy that so many people would have taken the time out to send all them hearts. Right? Take it all. You deserve it. You deserve it. And I really admire the fact that you was willing to take your last set of love this morning and send it for people. And that's how it works, guys. You really give something from the heart. God is going to reward you and bless you with tenfold. It doesn't always have to be money, guys. It doesn't have to be money that I've given away my last $20 and I don't work like that. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I had to decline that. Yeah. Look at love from Francis, from Sandra right in Toronto. We appreciate you too, Francis. We have seen so many people come in here asking for love, and you are always there giving it. I know you're feeling better already. Anything about it? Oh. All right, I know it is going on. Only give me a second, right? I'll just go in the front. I'm coming back now. All right? Sandra, stay in there, right? Alright, so guys, take the opportunity to go and cook something, right? I have a guest here, right? So I'm just going to spend a brief moment with the person, and I will be coming back on the live stream. We just hit the 2 hour mark, so I hope everybody. Hey, Latrice, I'm happy to see you. All right, so I had to ask for a excuse right now. All right, but I will leave. I see we have a nice chat going, so I will leave the live stream on. Right, so we'll join you guys back. Nice. Yeah, boy. I'd say, I ain't calling no names, right? Look at your partner outside here, man. Don't call him name, eh? Yeah, because I'm a live stream. But I can see this person. What is it, man? Oh, all right. man. Di mana dulu? Ada problem. Alright, bye. Yeah, bro. Good. Sorry? Yeah, man. Good. I'll do that. De lo que me quiero decir, de lo que hay, que tú la lo botas y right. Y me estaba así, me quedé volver. Yeah. Last week, I wanted to show some India because the dollar rate is also over. But every week they are going to one yeah. That now we need to be on night round trip. Yes. One dollar. One dollar. One dollar. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they just give it a go. Yeah. See who I have locked in here, man. Alright, so guys, listen, Ole gonna be real happy to see this person. Come through, Ella, come through.
Right. Good morning, everybody. Hey, how all you doing? So, you know, I just passing through here. Pop in and check my boy. See what's going on. And I go looking for on the screen there, you know. Yeah. Judy T, morning. Let me see what's going on here now.
Everybody know it was you, boy.
I tell you that.
Check, good morning.
Yes, Dory, the cat jogging. Patricia, morning. Deborah. Good morning. So how everybody doing this rainy morning? I just popping in for a little 2-3 minutes. And I'm moving again. And me?
Yeah, man. They asking how the family.
Everybody good. This is test week, you know how it does go. Tara morning. So you know this week will be a little more hectic. Because test is on.
Deborah say, Robin, you come back to check Batman, boy.
Yeah. That's not the dynamic duo will be moving again. You know, everything has been in timing. And when the dust settle, you just come out to play.
Yeah.
That's how it goes. Sandra, everybody good. Thank God. Dolly, you miss me? Look, Dolly says she missed me.
Yeah.
Oh, Dolly make me feel so nice there.
And they always asking for your boy.
Yeah.
Clarence, good morning, Dean. It's wonderful to see you.
It's nice to see everybody here too, man. Keep it coming. What kind of car? I still have the Batmobile. The Techmobile.
The Techmobile, yeah.
Yeah. You go in the Techmobile as usual. Thanks, Melissa. So anybody start a cook yet? Or we still drinking with coffee in the morning? Somebody must pop a pot there right now. No? There were the channel there still. I didn't post nothing as yet because commitments. Sarah had some commitments going on with church and stuff, and you know, our family that wasn't so 100. So those little commitments there was a little occupied most of the times. Things started to settle up a little bit, so you go see us in a little while. You go see Christy, the lovely Christy again, man, don't worry.
See.
Fancy. Where you going? Look, Azisha don't cook breakfast. Azisha, where you cook, girl? Thanks, Tara. We miss you too, man. I miss you too, man. I miss the comments. All the nice comments and the encouragement. You know? But we go see man coming in again, don't worry. We have a few things lined up. Hopefully we could materialize it. Yeah, Melissa, life happens. There's one thing ain't stopping in life. So when the commitment come about, you gotta take care of it and then move again. That's how it does happen with everybody. It's not only me alone, even Sana has high time where you just have to put in the hours in the life and then come back on the streams, you know. It does happen to everybody. Because you gotta do what you have to do. If I have the channel, it's Dale Tech.
Well, that Braven is new on the chat this morning.
Okay.
I don't know if he might be aware that you have a channel. So you could probably tell
I have a channel. It's at Dale Tech. Dale Tech is the name of the channel. I have a couple videos up on thing already. So you can look at it in the meantime. until new content come up, you know. And as Cassandra said, content is all around us, so just to focus it on channel it.
Yeah.
Channel it in a positive way, because negativity all around us.
True,
So
true, true.
we just try to keep away from that and keep the positive stuff going. You know?
And good morning to Rishi boy. They look like you, like I let you some of my cream. You're looking younger. I have a foot cream there that make you look young, you know. I put it on my face.
And again, younger and younger.
Yeah, boy.
So you find the fountain.
But if it could help you too.
Why not can help your face too?
Yeah, you could do wonders for the face.
Yeah. That's the magic of a razor blade.
Yeah.
Add some warm water.
Well, August vacation coming up.
Yeah. That's what we go do. I want to hit some more beach. I'll go back to the beach and for this.
boy.
So you know we have some
Yeah,
beach time to make.
Yeah.
And you know we just do the beach lines. Simple.
I'm looking forward to that.
We just do the beach lines and I'm a little simple and effective.
I tell you one place I would really like to go back. But this time we walking with thing to cook.
That's how we say it.
Is in Mayaro there, boy. Down that street.
Yeah. We walk with everything prepared. Big bottle of seasoning according to you.
Yeah. It's a fried
Rishi boy want to know when is the next cook. Soon, Rishi, don't worry. We go make a nice cook, me, Sana, Christy.
Is this week school closing or next week?
I think it's next week.
Next week?
Yeah, this week is test week.
Right.
And next week might be the final week. So next week might be a short week in between.
Right.
Yeah, because you know once tests finish, it's more like a relaxing week the following week and then school go close off.
Indian Chef Part 2.
Yeah. He coming back again or no?
The other day I watched
sent a message.
Van Gogh by that. He was real nonsense.
Is well, I like that, eh?
Chef from Dubai, boy.
I find Bollywood and Hollywood and them could have give you a little walk. We could relax, be some good performers.
The Christy game because they were deal. You're looking good. Thanks to Christy.
Yes, Deborah, yes. Yeah, that's true.
As he says, you should be able for some well corn and sand. Remember we
Hey.
corn, but
Hey.
not a grain of sand.
No, we didn't get no sand. You know where we get the sand? When Sarah decided to when the wave come, we didn't take the pot and everything.
Yeah.
You remember?
Yeah.
Sarah holding down the cooler and the wave come and take down everything, you know. Oh,
Yeah,
God,
boy.
that was something
we
else.
lost our cooler drinks and through.
Yeah, we lost the ice. We lost the ice.
Yeah.
Well, now wave come in and take up cooler, empty the cooler, take up pot.
Yeah, boy.
That's where we get the sand. But we didn't get no sand up before that. And that one tastes good.
Real good. Real good.
You know, we should have boiled it with some seawater and see what happens.
Yeah.
Boy, corn and sand, eh?
The corn cake this is
The bus school closing on the 4th.
on the 4th.
So that might be the
holiday
4th
next
week.
week.
Yeah.
Also, it's going to extend into
Yeah,
July.
because remember it's in the first weekend in September it was open back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at partner Michael Sambrado, boy.
Hey Mike. Hello, buddy.
Raj from Dubai.
Yeah,
He the alignment specialist.
the toe alignment, yeah. Since I align the man to yeah, see the man going straight.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, I've been walking straight.
Hey, you gotta make back some shorts too, boy.
Yeah, some
Them
kicks.
shorts
Yeah,
are them- them
we
shorts
had to
are
do
them
that.
funny, yeah.
Don't worry, we'll do some shots and we'll put it on the 2 channels.
I think the best shorts you ever make though is that one when you're driving off, you know.
When I leave it, you
When
know.
you leave it,
Yeah. Hey, that was a good one, though.
That was good.
And then they come back
Yeah.
afterwards and say, watch him.
Watch him.
Yeah, we do some good shots. We got some more coming up. We go do it. Right? We go do it. And then sometimes it doesn't need a little encouragement to it because after doing, and then when they start to pick up on your chores and your work and all that kind of thing,
Yeah.
everything does get the back seat now.
Yeah.
Because we had some work doing home and all too, you know.
So they'll never say take up one of them plant behind you there and bring it for you.
Dahil sana
The decor?
the therapy
Yeah.
moment.
I try to make it look like a heel house.
Nah, it's looking nice in here, you know. You're
Yeah.
comfortable in this little caboose, you know. And it clustered up with real nice in here.
Yeah.
You did a well job,
I
a good
have a
job
whole
here.
set
But
of things on top of that cupboard. But I find it's starting to make the place feel heavy now, boy.
so you're moving
So
it
I
out.
move out the whole them thing.
Yeah. No, but in here feel comfortable and
Yeah.
nice. Yeah. That's how it is when man or person start to get at ease.
Yes,
They
brother.
start to clear up and clean up and neaten up and thing.
For real.
So that's how it is no too, you know.
You feel that a different vibration?
Of course. In here it's so comfortable, like how you could sit down here and do your thing.
Yeah.
You jump on your bed when you take a fire.
Yeah.
You know? It have room, it clean, well it's always clean.
Yeah.
But now it more spacious.
Yeah. Brandon and Natalia came and them help rearrange it. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Well you see?
Yeah.
Yeah, they support
I
me.
just rock back.
And let them do the thing.
I let them do the thing, yeah.
But they did a good job. Hats off to Brandon and Natalia here. They did a wonderful job here. And look at you have your room for your little rug and thing too.
Yeah.
This thing does really smell nice, you know, this
Yeah.
this
Let's see that mango. I wait to have that mango when you go that nice juicy mango.
okay.
It full man, I do squeeze it to feel if it right bed, right?
I could see it good, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
Deborah. Yes, Deborah.
Look
Okay,
in that
man.
Matisse boy. Who's that handsome fella with the camera on me? Oh?
Wait now. I'll pose off here. Yes, Linda. How are you this morning?
Hi.
Linda, what's up?
Walk with that rain boy.
Morning to Kim and the girls.
Who's that was a nice fella on this channel?
Yes, Linda. That's true. It usually have semi, but this is the full.
Oh,
You understand? I know the difference, you know. Michael Cylinder, that's Raj from Dubai.
Shit.
Nah, Raj ain't come in yet, Mike. He ain't come in yet. He come in. So I hear anybody say, what's the plan today? What's the plan for today? It's Monday morning. Only today is Monday. And I know we have some chores and things to do in between. We had the cooking, we had the cleaning. Some may have errands to run. It's a little rainy morning, hopefully. Well, it clear up a little bit now. It clear up, decent, nice. Cool, it's not hot. Yesterday was hot, eh?
Yeah.
Yesterday was hot.
Yeah.
Hey, you only feel that earthquake?
Hey, what I do you boy?
It waked me up.
Well, I was up, eh?
I was sleeping and like I turned and I started feeling, I heard the rumble.
Yeah.
I said, wait, now, I me?
It vibrate up all your windows and things.
Yeah.
Hey, Lyndon, how that earthquake feel up in Cora, boy? Because watch me. If we feel it bad like this
Up
down
there,
here,
up there does be
up
more.
there it is really worse. Eh?
Ooh.
It is really worse. I didn't get to ask Lyndon that yesterday. He came down to church, but I can imagine it.
Lyndon, he's trying to do some yard work. He's sticking. The earthquake's supposed to loosen up, boy.
Yeah, joke that. When the earthquake take place, right? It had a picture that was kind of close to the edge in one of them bedrooms.
Mm-hmm.
It had a shelf in, but the picture was
Close to the end, yeah.
So it fall down and break. So daddy, and then say it was hard, the bed started to shake up. I
Yeah.
wake up, I was glad to see Kim still sleeping. Watch me. So I go inside now because daddy open up the back door and I go in there. So he tell me, he see something fall and break, you know. I say, well, what you want me to do? Let me take a little walk around. So he take about while we walking now. You know, lads, be careful, man.
Yeah.
Careful, you know, you could have broken glass on the ground.
Go,
you know.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I say, yeah, daddy, we go take me time. Boy, after that, daddy just started put down picture frames.
Yeah, flat.
Right? The man even want to go and take all the vase and think, I say, hey, daddy, wait. Don't get over right now.
Yeah.
Daddy want to take down everything, you know.
Maybe I didn't even come off the bed, you know. When I feel electric, I just do so, I listen. When I feel the rock and it stop, I was expecting the aftershock.
Right.
I don't know if it had any, because I didn't feel it.
I didn't experience any, and I was up.
And I didn't experience any aftershock. Man. Well, Kitty was sleeping, she slept through the earthquake. Christy was up, she get up when it started rumble. And when I realized it had no more thing, I didn't bother to get up to walk through the house because I didn't hear anything. No, I didn't hear anything, so I didn't bother to walk up. Next day in the morning when I get up, I walk through and I ain't really see nothing because it had some cracks from probably remember the.
It had a real strong one
Right.
evening years ago.
Yeah, so nothing really change up or anything like that. Because
Right.
I usually don't put stuff, because of that same purpose, I don't put things to easy to shake and fall now. But it rumbled.
Yeah, it is feeling bad in the West too.
Yeah.
See Dolly talking about today?
Yeah.
It had real aftershock.
Oh, okay. But we didn't feel the aftershocks on this side.
Yeah.
Because I was waiting for the aftershock. Because I usually come like 5 minutes after. I think. I didn't get any. I was thankful for that. And then say morning to the moderators in the chat as well. Morning, everybody.
Lindy Pindie boy. Man, making some real long walking on issue when the other day make 70,000 steps, you know.
What?
Walk from Cora to Arangwes, you know.
And then just put on some good walk.
Yeah, boy.
And he did walk from home and come down here.
Yeah, and the thing about it, what I really commend him for is the size of his head, boy.
Oh,
To walk and toot that. If you understand what I'm
yeah,
saying.
boy. I mean, you could tumble over, and then they need to be careful, boy. That is a very dangerous thing, you know. I mean, the center of gravity. You know, the center of gravity, you always have to keep it straight. Or if you tilt a little bit too much, you might end up in the road, and you know, that is a kind of dangerous spot. So, you know,
Yeah.
you have to keep the center of gravity straight, right?
I'll be hitting him a great deal. I still want to make that as the Opande movie.
Yeah.
I want you to start it, okay?
Yeah, panda. Yeah.
We gonna bleach. We gotta bleach your hair. We will get Zach.
I'm up. We will get him up, boy.
Now we will get Zach to dye your
To
hair
fix
white.
it up.
Yeah.
Right.
When Lyndon was small, that in my bed sheep like a spoon, you know.
For you not to fall off.
No, for your head.
To sit in it.
No, to lie down. But the bed was shaped like a spoon.
Oh. so the spoon part was the
Yeah.
head. Alright.
And it looked like a fishing rod on that street when I walk in there, boy.
Don't worry, you just have to your mind has to be strong to hold straight, you know, just like keep it like this. Yeah. And all. Don't worry.
But it's really surprising. You would think that a person's head will remain big because they feel like it's a skull now. But your head actually start to look a little smaller, you know.
Ah.
Yeah.
You're losing weight.
You losing weight. Yeah.
You're losing weight. And that's a good place to start.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if it lose too much of weight, it might squeeze the brain.
But that is it.
And then you function too good.
Yeah.
So don't lose too much of weight out. Right, buddy?
Look at another new person. This person was on
Regan?
the chat last week, yeah. Regan
Danny Ram.
Danny Ram, yeah. So welcome,
So
Regan.
welcome Regan, Danny Ram. Morning to you too.
Now, Lyndon, that was a real walk you make there, boy. 17,000 steps, you know.
Nah,
Well, no, man, we
I
shall
recommend
say
out
what you
here. I
want.
recommend all in this walking. How long until I want to start?
Hey, Lyndon, boy, last the things I want to tell you. No, wait until you
Let me
your
hear.
live stream
Alright,
now.
let me hear two.
No.
Two, Lyndon. Two. Before I leave it yourself, so just give me two.
No, that man with a real mash mouth, boy. No.
Alright, one.
Oh, God.
One.
You don't know that boy. That man don't have no Lyndon about 20 already.
I know. Waiting, I sit out here waiting for it. It's an answer, and I know you go to that.
No. Lyndon, spare me. Please, all your
One. This
listen,
one.
I have been charging up myself with positivity whole
Well,
morning.
that's a positive shot you're gonna hit.
No, I don't want Lyndon to come and steal my joy.
Alright, Lyndon, so you can leave here this Monday.
Yeah.
Alright, Tuesday then. Tuesday.
I really
One for
appreciate-
the road Tuesday.
I really appreciate that, boy, brother, boy. What people begging for the, what they call it, the couture?
The couture. Yeah. I like couture. But it's good
All
to
you
know
say
people good.
one type one. Oh. Linda, I love your boy.
Lina might go back in the book there, pull out the least harmful one of them.
See, I'm telling you. One for the road, one for the road.
Linda say, leave it alone. Linda, leave it alone. Judy, why? One or no? But right, we go leave it alone for today.
111. How much people we have in the house?
I seen 71.
Oh, so, oh, did you say the 111?
111, yeah, one for the
Look,
good.
well, I say half hour. Judy begging for me. She said, no, guys.
Ah, Linda say, you go easy up there. He say, easy up. Yeah, Linda, we will give him a break today. He looking sharp this morning, so.
Watch me. All what I see all this morning is lies. Right? The man head nice and small. Yeah. 111. Yeah, boy, but if God spare life, what would be nice if Nazam we seeing Linda on the chat there. As you just say, they have Linda, we have your back, boy. So hear this now. What would be nice is if maybe we could do one beach climb at least. It would be nice if Sarah could spend a lot of time with them girls.
Yeah.
So we could always.
So they could play.
Look at that. Look, he coming out there.
I see the man
He started something there. I see the man started wearing tie. Right? It coming. It coming. What that man will develop that story into.
He wearing court clothes, he wearing tie.
What? Where is that going with this boy? Watch me. He gonna know. He's that right time.
Yeah, so he just started the story.
He started paving the road, eh?
Yeah. You know how to draw, and then he go drop it. Boom.
Let me see if I know that good enough, eh?
No tie today. No. He had no use for tie today. No tie.
I see the man started wearing tie. Here we stand on there. I see the man started wearing tie. Oh gosh. This is
La Blanc Guru shirt. So is he cooked today? No cook today?
Boy, well, I make a real nice pot of callaloo yesterday. So we are callaloo, but I definitely gotta boil back some rice.
Okay.
I like to boil fresh rice every day, you know.
Yeah,
So I just
boil enough to use.
Yeah, I just only boil enough that rice that I used up yesterday.
Yeah.
So we have some callaloo. We have a little bit of the chicken left.
You know.
So what I go do, I go boil some rice and I go stew up a chicken.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the callaloo will be the warmers.
Yeah.
And the warmers.
I go add I put in a crab
no crab,
flavor.
Sandra. No crab. He flavor in it, but he eat any crab.
Yeah. But we have some sweet potato. So I like to add new things
You know what?
to the dish now.
You see the basmati rice and the jasmine rice.
Yeah.
I find that more easier to digest and supple than the regular rice.
Yeah. What is that? That's it. Just now he could be wearing a
Kippa.
Kippa, what is that?
You know, let you find out that. Linda was a kippa, right? Come now, use things that we know.
Well, Leslie, Patricia know what you talking about.
Kippa.
What's that Kippa, boy? Look, Julie asking the same question. What's that Kippa?
Somebody enlighten with it. That's down. Thing freezing up here. Inside there cool or no? Thing freezing up.
Nadia, good morning everybody. Lasana and Deal. I'm late to the chat this morning. Well, better late than never. Kippa. Hey, look, he done know message something there. She must be sending what is the meaning of it?
A cap usually made of
Muslim.
clothes, traditional one like Jewish.
Oh, is that Jewish wear?
Oh, daddy little cap thing in the top of your head here.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Go that direction just so.
Oh gosh, no.
Thank God for the internet, you know.
Yeah. The man say I gonna be wearing a kippa just now, yes? No. Mina Hussein, good morning. Nazima. Yeah, Judy, you
know-
done
we know where you're
that
coming
coming from.
We know where Linda
And the
coming
little
from.
that is it. Oh, that he built it up.
Hey, this little background here going
Oh,
here, it's nice, you know.
Yeah.
I said the background with the plants and
Yeah,
then.
yeah, yeah. A nice vibes.
Yeah.
Eh? A nice vibes. And the AC working good, boy.
Yeah, what?
The AC on 24, you know.
In here, remember the room small?
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
And this, in here will be here real cool and nice, right?
Yeah, boy. If I drop that to 20 day,
Yeah,
we will get ice on the heat, you know.
yeah, gotta pop some
Yeah.
bottle, I think it'll freeze it.
Now, but the room really, it have a nice feeling to it. What I want to get is a, you know the plant they call a ficus?
Mm-hmm.
I want to get a nice ficus to put in here.
Change the atmosphere.
Yeah.
And
But I want to get 2. So I can have one outside.
Right, okay,
So
and
when I
you
really
can
want to
change
take
it.
out this one.
Yeah, to get the sun and things.
Yeah. Hey, good to see all the fellas. Yeah, boy, Lyndon, boy.
Yeah, Lyndon.
Man say the set looks good. Lyndon, let me ask you something now. You know the light you have in your studio? Would it be an improvement if I get a light like
No,
that?
all you need to do is I just need to come here and the atmosphere has changed, the lighting has changed. You know, you don't need all them kind of technology here. Just call deal.
Oh,
And
God.
everything just
Go-
changed.
go bright up.
Yeah.
The aura,
I mean,
the aura.
Look, what's going on here? It's enlightened. You know?
Yeah,
Everybody's happy.
yeah. But I tell myself, I don't know if really and truly, because it's about trying to make this as trying to make this as pleasant for the
Viewers.
viewers as possible. Like,
Yeah. No,
You
but
know,
I
so-
used to see the settings in the back here.
yeah.
It looked real good. It looked real
So I
good
was-
and more.
But you feel like if we had a nice bright light.
I
But I'm
don't-
talking about is a studio light.
I know that focus this way.
Yes.
I don't feel you need much lighting in here because you have light in here
Yeah.
and everything visible.
And right now, them 2 bulbs blown, eh?
Right.
So,
So even if you
really,
change
if
that,
really I
yeah,
get that fixed.
you'll get a difference in
Yeah.
lighting. But the lighting here is good enough. And then again, to what any lighting does make me look good, I will make anything look good, you know.
Oh,
Eh?
yeah. When you got, I employed you, man.
Yeah. So guys, it's almost time for me to head out of here. It was nice chatting with you all, having a little discussion, a conversation. Lyndon, big up, brother. Everybody in the chat, Mike, everybody. It was nice being here with you all. And from time to time, I'll pop in again as usual. When
Yeah.
time permits, you know.
Yeah, man, we appreciate.
So you all have a good and wonderful day. A tasteful lunch. And enjoy the rest of the day.
Yes,
Yeah.
man.
Be safe.
Thanks for coming.
Of course. It
We
have
have
little portable ones.
ones
on
that
it.
you can
Okay.
use.
That the ring light and them.
Ring light.
Yeah.
Something compact. Not in your way. You will crowd your room.
That is-
Okay,
that is true,
okay.
yeah.
So, like in Trinity Mall, which
You
part
see,
that's
like,
available
the
in them?
lighting, it have a lighting house, a lighting,
Or like any of them
Lights.
places that selling
yeah,
lights, I
lighting
think.
thing, yeah, like, you know, most of them
Right,
have one.
right.
I don't my Modern Electrical have one. It have one on the main road there. You will get all the different type of lights.
Right.
So you want a softish light, but something to show
Yeah.
the brightness on you. But as I say, you don't really need one, in my opinion. But to enhance the lighting, if you want, you could do that all in and
Right.
Well, I'm using big words, you know. Like.
Yeah.
Look, Lyndon, stay handsome. I'll try my very best. All I need is a shave.
Aww.
Big up. Alright, folks, so it was nice being here. Again, enjoy the rest of the day. Have a safe one. Who inside? Stay inside. Who outside? Be safe.
Yes, man. Dear, thanks for
Respect.
hopping in on the live chat.
Not a problem. You know
And
we
we're
good like that.
Real
You know
happy
that.
to see you.
Yeah.
Since
I know they wanted to know what going on with me.
yes, yeah. So I
But
think
as you
that-
can see, all is well. And has
Yes.
always been well.
yeah, man.
Alright. Take care.
Yeah, man, deal. Don't forget the mango.
And the thing, the man to go.
Yeah, man. Alright, so guys, I'll just reach in deal outside and I'll come right back. Yeah, boy, better boy. Hey, you want a piece of cake, huh?
Nah.
You sure?
Yeah, I think what you got.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yes, so we are 63 people here still, and we could lock off this live at the 3-hour mark. Yes, he forget the plant. Yes. All right, so Braven the Raven, maybe you're being misunderstood. I haven't been following the chat, so I'm really not in a position to make any comment or anything. So we just hope that we keep on our positive vibes, everybody. Moderators, thank you for always doing a good job. I trust your judgment. All right. Thank you, Gina. Yes, so guys, I hope that this morning live may have helped you all in some way. I want to thank everybody that was engaging, right? Sharing a bit of their experience with us. And Michael is reminding us that one of the things that we could do if we faced with a stressful moment is to breathe, inhale, exhale, right? So that's one way to become mindful, to bring yourself back into the present moment. So guys, use these tools and techniques, which is nothing that I have. Right, yes, Judy, I'll remember to send it, right? So I will let you all know that these are nothing developed by me, right? These techniques have been there just to let you all know a bit of where I get some of my information from. You know, people like Carl Jung, right? Some of you all may know that name, Carl Jung, a Swedish psychiatrist, right? I listen to a lot of Stoic. I listen to a lot of the commands of Jesus. Things for like the chosen ones. So you could also do your research also. All right, Gina, I just see your name and everybody sending greetings to you. A lot of people were greeting you earlier on. Here's Michael Zambrano, Sandra, right? So you know, and she's sending back love to Michael and Sandra. And I'm sure she will send it back for living this sweet until it piles up a bit. Yes. So, you know, continue enlightening yourselves. Continue enlightening yourselves. And work on becoming strong-minded. Learn to breathe, as Michael said. Right? Remember, when you get flustered, you are very close to making a mistake if you open your mouth. And that is what the Deborah, Patricia, Leslie Ann, Gina sending love to y'all, right? That is when, and also Leslie Ann. So that is what the person is trying to do. The person is trying to derail you. And we will this week, as I say, we will be covering some new topics. And I am going to show you, because this is something that Gina and I talk a lot about. It is very possible, if you're able to contain yourself, the same way that that person is trying to derail you by making you get angry. It is possible that you could derail that person quite easily. So you are now going to take, or you are going to claim the position of the derailer. So this is something that we could look forward to in this coming week. We'll also be touching, as I said, on inside of us is a feminine side and also a masculine side. And we are going to try to figure out how we could find this balance, right? Remember, if it is you happen to now be out of a toxic relationship, guys, you need to work on yourself before you try to replace that with anybody. And remember, if you're now out of a toxic relationship, you are quite vulnerable and you're going to attract people just like the person you're trying to run away from. So if you want to remain in a cycle where people are constantly on the lookout for victims, well, you could rush into a new relationship, but you're going to face the same circumstance. And what you really want to do is you want to get out of that cycle. So the worst time to be looking for somebody is when you're still in that vulnerable stage. You want to attract a new type of person in your life, somebody that values you. So in the meanwhile, continue working on yourself and become something of greater value. And it's the law of attraction. When you start to improve yourself, reconstruct the way that you think, you're going to start to attract a different kind of person, right? Not the person that is looking for victims of, they're just looking for weak people, right? Nazima, Gina sending hello and love to you, blessings, right? So you have to become a better version of yourself. If you want to get a new boyfriend or a new girlfriend, you don't want to attract anybody while you still that own person, because that's the kind of people will be coming at you. You have to start to improve, and when you improve, you're going to attract a new type of person into your life. You have been only with losers. You don't want another loser. Who wants a loser? You know, long I hear about a new boyfriend. Yeah. Right? Excuse me. You want to attract people who value. Mordecai, first time I've seen you. Alright, so welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. I hope I could see you again. Yeah. So let me just try. Let me just try to, yeah, man. Become the best. Become the best that you could be. Become the best that you could be. Set up healthy boundaries. Remember, this is the reconstruction of a new mind, right? Your good values, you want to bring it up more forward. You want to balance yourself. You want to be empathetic, but you don't want to be over empathetic. You want to be firm, but you don't want to be aggressive. So you want to find that nice new place to be at. Hey, I think it's best we hold this conversation up. You want to, there's a nice way to let somebody know that, hey, we not on the same page. And maybe it could be a little look. Maybe we have all been too weak to let a person know that, hey, you know, that we always in the position of taking, or we either always in the position of being aggressive. And we are aggressive because, hey, I know if I be too weak here, this person going and infiltrate my mind. But we want to be open-minded also, but to the right sources. And as I say, a loved one will never lead you astray. And you have to tell yourself that when you hear a loved one is telling you something that is for your betterment. Yes, it might be kind of hard to hear, but it's for your betterment, and you want to be receptive. We all want to improve, and as I say, when somebody loves you, then we could automatically know that this is God speaking to us through this person. And we just want, so I hope that everybody has a wonderful day today. And tomorrow, please God, I'm looking forward to seeing all of you again. Moderators, thank you for doing such a wonderful job today. Commenters, thank you. Don't worry about it, Judy T. Don't worry about it. We ending off the live, so that problem will sort out itself. Alright? So, commenters, thank you so much. Silent viewers, I hope that you enjoy this session here today. And remember, do not let anybody steal your joy. Do not let anybody steal your joy. You only have one mind. Don't lose it. Tomorrow, please God, we will meet again. Do enjoy the rest of your day. And remember, stay positive. Send a lots of love. Bye, everybody.